Saturday morning. It's about what, 7:30, 7:40 in the morning. Just gonna be a solo session today. I'm going to the court, which is just near me, which is the one I wanted to go to last week, but they had an event on, so I'll be there. That's that rim is 9 feet, 8.5 inches. So decent size. Like I've been going to that one for a while now. So yeah. Ooh, one thing I wanted to talk about is since last Sunday, I've had the craziest freaking week, bro. Like, mind you, when I dunked on, not dunked, but when I did my jump session on Sunday, I hadn't even jumped for 2 weeks. So maybe you know I was well rested, I was pretty recovered. But I was playing basketball every other week, so I mean I was playing on Mondays. And that session with Cave was an amazing session. Like, I don't know, I feel like I reached a limit at some point during that session where I was just, you know, like pretty sore. Because I was jumping so close on that 9'9" rim, Cave was telling me, like, you know, no, keep pushing, like, you just need a couple more inches and you're gonna dunk on that hoop. And I mean, I didn't, but after that session, usually, like, when I overdo it, I'm like sore as shit the next day, and like for the following week, like I really pay for it. And like it's a 40-minute drive to the place, so I was dreading the drive home. I get home and then, you know, I do a bit more driving, but then the rest of the Sunday is like, it's really chill. Like I've got no issues. Knee pain is like pretty decent, and usually, let's say, like it's a 6 out of 10. Like I'm in a lot of pain. You know, when I sit down, I have to keep my legs stretched out. But Sunday, the rest of Sunday, I was like fine. Like I was sitting on my desk editing the video, and I felt good. And I was like, okay. Then Monday comes around and I play Monday game, and dude, my legs felt amazing. It was almost like Sunday was like it primed my legs for Monday. Because Monday I had an amazing performance playing basketball. Like, maybe not scoring points wise, but I'm an undersized big. So on the teams that I'm playing, I'm like of the bigger guys. But I was like grabbing mad rebounds, putbacks. Like I was jumping and running around so much that I felt like I was totally fine. Like there was no issues with my knees. I wasn't even thinking about pain. Like I wasn't in pain. And yeah, then Tuesday comes around, and that's when I actually crashed. Like Tuesday I had a terrible session. So like that's why the gym session that I posted early in the week, where I'm doing quarter squats, those are programmed as deep full range of motion squats. And I couldn't even hit a body weight squat at parallel, so I was like, nah, this sucks. And yeah, so then I canned that, and I just did quarter squats. But yeah, that's why. Then I was thinking I'll load this up, because at 60 kilos on the bar for a quarter squat, it's like there's barely any tension or any activation in the quads. So I was like, I feel a bit stupid doing this. So I went 70, 80. Then by the time I actually reached 100 kilos, that's when I felt the tension in my legs. And I was like, oh, this is where it's at. I need more weight, bro. So then I went 110, but at this point I was pretty exhausted. And then yeah, I did, like, you know, some heavy RDLs. I suck with straps, bro. I can't wrap my head around doing up straps, just because like I don't do it much. So it's like an unpracticed, not an unpracticed skill, but just an unpracticed action. Like I don't use weightlifting straps a lot. Yeah, I'm at the court now, but I'll talk a bit more. Yeah, and then what was it? So Tuesday was a leg session, then Wednesday I did bench, and then Thursday was legs. So you'll probably see that. I don't know how I'm gonna structure this video, if I'm gonna put the gym session first, then this, and then upper body session, but Wednesday I did bench, and I think doing Larson, so that's where I have my legs up, is doing me a favor, because then I save my knees for days like when I want to go heavy on squats or harder on dunk days. So yeah. And then day before yesterday, so Thursday, I did my second leg day, depth drops, front squats, hamstring curls, but I do lying hamstring curls. And so the depth drops, they're single leg depth drops, so that was programmed for 18-inch drop. So I was doing it, and I was like, yeah, sweet, did that. And then front squats was next. And front squats, I was thinking, if I feel good, I'm gonna blast it. Like, the heaviest I've done was 60 kg back in October last year, and that's the heaviest. I feel like that's so shit for relative strength wise. And then yeah, so I did 50. So the most I've done this year on front squats with better knees, 57.5. So that's a close to go to 60. Bro, the session I went 50. Oh, so I warmed up with 30. Then I went 40, and I did that twice because I felt my hip felt weird. 40 kg, easy. 50 kg, easy. 60 kg, easy, bro. And I was like, so I did 70, and I was like, okay. And this is where, like I was telling my coaches, I feel like I undershoot so much that in my head, it's like I'm always trying to play it safe, like just in case. But even when I'm feeling great, I'm undershooting. So I've never hit like this peak in my training where I lift some heavy ass weight and I'm like, yeah, sweet. And so yeah, 70 kilos, and I sat on I put up a safety, and I was like, I'll do 75. And I recognized that. I was like, that I'm kind of selling myself short a bit. And I was sitting there, and so I rest 4 minutes. And so on the last minute, I was sitting there and I was like, what I do this thing where I stare at the weight and I'm thinking, nah, you're being a bitch. So I took the 2.5s off and I put a 5 on, so it was 80 kilos now. And then yeah, I was like, let's rep this out. So it was 5 reps for the sets. And yeah, 80 kg is what I posted on my Instagram, and you'll probably see it before this, but yeah, dude, 80 kg down. I was like, in a couple of weeks I'll probably do 100 kg, like if I keep in good condition. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, like I feel like I just unlocked this whole, I don't know, I feel like I got like a new body or something. Like my body just felt different. I felt all the differences since Sunday. Like, I don't know, maybe it was like that forced change on Sunday was like an adaptation. I don't know, like adaptation doesn't happen that quick, but I feel like it's something I needed for the first time in a long time. And yeah, so training went amazing. Oh, and then the depth drops. So I was editing the video, and like I said, 18 inches, right? 18 inches depth drop. Going through the video, and I'm putting in, because I did like a warm-up. I warm up from 3-inch drops. So I go up so that I'm not like destroying my legs first go as soon as I get in the gym after stretching. And I did do a warm-up on 15 inches. Depth drop. It sounds weird saying that. Did a warm-up. And then so I'm typing the caption and I'm looking at the video and it says 12-inch. And then it says 6-inch box. And I'm like, that doesn't equal 15, bro. So then I said, oh, so okay, this is the working set. So then I forget there's another clip just after it. So I was like, so I put it in and I go to the next clip and I realized I've put another 3 on top of it. So for whatever reason, I thought that was 18 in the gym, but I've actually done 21. And I did 21 easily, no pain. Obviously didn't affect me for the rest of the session because I did 80 kg front squat. And then Friday, I feel fine, bro. So yesterday, I feel fine. Now we're here, Saturday. I'm thinking let's just get the jumps in. No extra business, like, warm up everything, jumps, and then like just get out. Like that's just, we've had a great week. Let's not, but then again, this is me talking being safe and undershooting again. But yeah, no expectations. I try not to go into the sessions with any expectations. I just want to go have fun. If I feel good, I feel good. If I don't, maybe push a little and then lay off. But yeah, let's see. I think I'll talk some more after the session is done. Like I've gotten a bunch of people you know, letting me know, giving me a ton of feedback on, you know, stuff I should include in this. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, grateful to everyone that, you know, comments, sends me messages privately as well, or even lets me know in person. It's dope. It's so dope. But yeah, I'm gonna get out. The court's a bit wet. Like, I'll probably bring I've got a furniture blanket with me, so I'll probably just go wipe the court a bit. That's what I hate. Like, we've got shit weather right now in Sydney, in Australia actually. But yeah, let me grab my stuff and I'll see you guys out there in a bit. So I got here at like maybe for 8 o'clock. It's going good. It's 9:20 now. I think around 8:30, 8:40 it probably started drying. And then like 8:45, maybe like 8:50, 8:55, almost 9. Nah, not even. Like 8:45, yeah. It was probably dry enough that you'll see in the video my approach. I just had to change it to where it's dry, bro. Like, cause it rains every now and then, so the cord here, it just gets slippery, and you know, you just got it in the back of your mind, so you don't want to go too crazy. And then I was trying to warm up, like, you just want to increase the intensity a little bit by little bit, and it was going good, and then it was not going good. Sometimes you just want to do something, you can't do it. Oh my lord, bro. So yeah, it's like 9:20 now, but around like 9:10 it just started. It was like raining lightly, like drizzling, and then it just started raining, and I'm like, and just crash out was warranted, bro. I just packed my stuff quietly and came back to the car, screamed my head off for a bit. Just threw a little tantrum in here, just because I'm so pissed off, bro. Session was maybe I'm not good at warming up, introducing speed into the approach, because when I increase that intensity, all of a sudden, like my left knee, not that it like blew up like tendon pain, it just got really sore, like this really painful and sort of dull feeling. Like, I don't know what it was, like when you put pressure, it just feels like your knee's gonna give out or something like that. That started happening, so I was like, okay. What I did last time is I just, you know, started the warm-up approach
from the bottom again. But this time, you know, it was like me against time, because then it started drizzling and I was like, I'm not gonna have enough time to warm up again, or like, you know, warm my knee back up again and like lay off the pain for me to get into these proper approaches. And it's like I couldn't even get into my full approaches either because it was wet behind me. So I'm trying to think, okay, I'm gonna step here and step over, you know. It's like just ruined my whole vibe. Like I was just looking forward to today. It's raining right bloody now, bro. I know there's worse things right now than raining at a basketball court, so I'll keep that in perspective. But yeah, just upset, and like, man, I just chill out today, you know. It is what it is. Anyways, talk to you guys soon.